Good evening, students and faculty, distinguished guests and undistinguished guests, you know who you are, friends and family. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. I'd like for us to start by taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One, because when I looked up how to give a speech, Google told me to take deep breaths. And me, standing up here, alone, just breathing, would have been kind of awkward. And two, because I'd like for us to recognize everything we should be grateful for. We all need to appreciate being able to sit together without masks and breathe. It means we don't have to struggle to hear what everyone is saying from behind a piece of cloth, wipe fog off our glasses every 5 seconds, or watch someone's mask slowly, yet surely, slip all the way down their nose. And it means we can see each other smile. We can see each other smile and laugh and cry at this once-in-a-lifetime event. And we need to be grateful for that. Because we all know someone or know of someone who can no longer smile or laugh or cry because of the virus. So I'd like for all of us to take a moment to remember those whom we've lost to COVID-19. Take a moment to realize how fortunate we are to be sitting here, smiling, laughing, breathing. So thank you to DHS teachers, administrators, custodians. Thank you to the entire faculty and staff for supporting us not only throughout this year, but also every year of our high school experience. So we can be here today, breathing in this fresh summer air. And I take some extra breaths too, because boy, have those been a rough couple of years. From killer clowns to that time, everyone wanted to eat Tide Pods. Nothing could have prepared us for the uncertainty of this past year. The school went on lockdown. Kanye West ran for president. Murder hornets came to America. The president was impeached. The senior did a skip day. Yeah. We got a new president, and let's just say there's been a lot of uncertainty. But we made it, and we learned a lot. We learned that the first thing people go for when they think the world is ending is toilet paper. We learned just how long we can go without a haircut, how many days we can go without changing into an actual pair of pants, and how many weeks we can really go without seeing our friends. For me, this uncertainty was a familiar feeling. Seven years ago, my family came and I came to the US with nothing but uncertainty. And for 7 years, we spent each day building ourselves up from scratch, not knowing whether the next letter from the US Immigration Office would tear it all down. not knowing whether the hours and months and years we'd spend trying to live in this country that wasn't ours would ever end up in our calling it home. And for a second, this past summer, when the uncertainties of our lives reached their peak, it didn't seem worth the fight. I didn't see a reason to keep breathing. The second thing Google told me when I searched how to give a speech was to speak about what you feel comfortable with. Skip the words you can't pronounce and the topics you can't explain. Stick to the certainties. Stick to what you know. Well, I know that no matter how badly this speech is going, there's still going to be applause at the end. Or at least I hope so. I know that Mr. Stemmer will always wear black. Mr. Arrington will probably never age. And Miss Rogers will always smile. And I know that each of us has had that one class we never thought we'd make it through. Each of us has done something so embarrassing we didn't think we'd live past it. And each of us has fallen so hard we never thought we'd get back up. But we did. We brushed off the dust and just kept going. Because there's something that kept us going and struggling, fighting, living. There's something that kept us breathing. Despite not knowing what could happen tomorrow, we chose to live through the end of the day. Because there was something, a person, a passion, a purpose, graduation, or maybe just a feeling, but something that made us want to live another day. The world will always be full of uncertainties, but remind yourself of all the times you chose to live through your worst days and saw your best. Remind yourselves of that something that keeps you going. Remind yourselves that at one point, you didn't think you could make it through to this day, but you did. Maybe listening to a random brown girl speak for way too long isn't exactly how you pictured it, but it's good enough. So take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Realize that you have made it so far. And know that by the end of this day, you will be graduates of the class of 2021.